So today I'm going to be talking about the Hong Kong protests. But not the ones you're probably thinking of, no. Today I'm going to be talking about the 1967 Hong Kong protests against the British Empire. Yeah. In the late 60s, there were actually protests in Hong Kong for independence from Britain that had a far greater turnout than the protests for independence from China now do, even though the region's population is much higher now than it was then. And so, I'm not going to go into any great deal of detail because I recognize that I myself don't have enough credentials and wasn't there, so I understand why you might not view me as a reliable source, but in the description of this video, I've left a few links. One to a video by a YouTuber known as Hakim, who goes into greater detail about why most of what you know about the current Hong Kong protests is just propaganda. And then a few links to articles, most of which come from people who had lived in Hong Kong or even were living in Hong Kong when they wrote them, about the protests for freedom from the British. But one more thing I think you should know is that over 60% of the Hong Kong population actually wants them to stay a part of China. Yeah. And again, there's numerous sources to this in the description, so, see ya.